Okay, Rusviet Patriotic. Saxony has engineering. Togawa has mechanical. Neither one of those are very good. Nordic has agricultural. Polania has innovative. We're the strongest combo on the board here. Three structures, which we don't want to build with Rusviet. A factory card, a mech, and no more than 3 workers. Well, we don't have a doable objective, which is unfortunate. Alright. That's how I usually start Nordic agricultural. Okay, this is something we got to think through here, because since we don't have an objective we can do, we're not in a position to rush the game. So we're going to go with 5 workers. And we're probably going to have to go for the power star. which is going to slow us down a few turns. With Rusviet, it's almost always faster to go with 8 workers than with 5. So let's see what our neighbors are doing. Togawa got the coin enlist. Saxony's going for an early upgrade. Polania's going for an enlist. Not a great resource for where they are. If they had 2 workers, that second one would be pretty nice. I mean, that's okay, I guess. Get a mine there. Put it on the village. Right. Gives Polania a way to get off their turf. See if they go for metal here. Oh no, they went $2 in 1 popularity. Alright. Gonna go ahead and get our first map. We're gonna want to enlist as soon as possible. We're gonna go river walk. So here's where I hope that Togawa doesn't get a mech. And they don't. That's great for me. The unfortunate thing about that is that takes away one of my cards that I'm going to get. Because they're probably going to enlist again. Very next turn, and I won't be on this farm yet. It's just really unfortunate that we don't have a good objective. Alright, Polania's up to 5 workers. Nordic's doing well. So we're going for the power star. We need oil so that when we move across the river here, we can get an upgrade. What we're going to do is we're going to upgrade our bolster and our mech. We're going for enlists first because, as a lot of people have said, they're the most powerful bottom row action in the game. They give you 2 combat cards, which is huge because you have to either take 2 turns to draw combat cards otherwise, or an upgrade and then draw combat cards. So it's 2 turns to get 2 combat cards normally. But if you enlist for combat cards, you get 2 right off the bat. And then you can get anywhere guaranteed 3 more if you're the only one enlisting. Togawa's enlisting, so hopefully I'll get another 2 off Togawa, and maybe as many as 4 if Nordic enlists. Power. 2 power is nice, so is the 2 popularity. It can make a difference in a tier. And the coin enlist is really powerful too, because it looks like Nordic might not build any mechs, but if Togawa does, I could get 4 coins off Togawa potentially, and probably 3 coins off myself. So it's almost always worth it with Rusviet to go Riverwalk first and go for the farm. Okay. So this is the spot we've got to watch. Because basically, we're going to produce 3 times before we can build a mech down there. So the 2 people who can really threaten that spot are Polania if they get 2 mechs, or Togawa if they get their Riverwalk. But Togawa is, you'd have to trade, produce, bolster. That's 3 turns, 4 turns to move. Can't move. 5 turns. Move 6 turns, can't move. 7 turns. Or they get Suton, which would be faster. But I still don't think they can get here in time. Now we can go to this farm or this farm. The downside of going to this farm is that Saxony can use their underpass, leave here, go there in 1 move, and if they have their speed mech, go there in 2 moves. So it's safer to do this. You don't have as good access to the board, but we do have township, so we can just come back to the village to go to the factory. This is a decent encounter for us. Togawa trades 2 metal, produces, deploys a mech, and it's Suton. Then they can move, then they can't move, then they move again. That would take our metal in 5 turns. And we're going to produce 3 and then 3 times. And then the 4th time we're going to deploy a mech here. So it doesn't look like we have to worry. Similarly, Polania has 2 workers on metal. So it's going to be a bit before they can get 2 mechs. Oh, Saxony had foundations of the empire. That's nice for him, a quick 2 stars. We're in last, but we're going to start to rack up coin here in a minute. Let's see where everybody's power is at. Saxony can't actually produce without bolstering, so that's going to slow him down to get any metal, get any additional mechs. He's going to have to bolster first. he actually moved off of metal. So he's not going to have mechs for a while. He's going for wood. That's interesting. I guess he's going for economy Saxony with engineering. So we're going to need another upgrade. Because I went for the encounter instead of moving another worker down there. If I'd moved a worker down there, then I'd have enough metal to make my mechs. But as it is, after 3 produces up here, I'm just going to have enough metal for 1 mech. So I'm either going to need 2 upgrades or I'm going to need to produce an extra time. Fortunately, I got 2 popularity out of it, but it really wasn't worth it. So that was a mistake. 5 workers. Kind of need to send one of them down here before moving across the river. Togawa was just going full speed for the factory. Patriotic Rusviet really starts to rake in the coin when you start building your mechs. There's another combat car. We've got 4 4s. That's nice. Normally you'd be bummed not to see any 5s, but with People's Army, being able to use a worker as functionally an additional mech, having this many 4s is amazing. So I've got 2 options here. After the 3rd produced, I'm going to have 3 food, which means I can move back down off of food. And do the last produce, the last enlist on the village instead and get the worker star. Problem is, if I want I can spend the 3 metal and then just get 2 metal on the last one and do an additional upgrade. Or I can not spend the metal, move 4 workers down here, and then 1 to here. I'll have 3 metal and then 5 metal. But then I'd still have to do a trade action because I'd be short. That's what we're going to do. We're going to enlist one more time. And then hopefully we get lucky with this encounter after we build the speed mech. And it gives us some metal or some resources of our choice. Anyone going to build a building? Nordic looks like he's thinking about it, doesn't he? Need the power for the power star, I think. Haven't been paying attention to the Polania, which could backfire, but it looks like we're okay. So now we're going to go ahead and build the speed mech. Put it right here. And then we'll move 3 workers here and an extra worker there. And we'll use our second move to move down with our character to the tundra encounter. And as we said, hopefully there we'll get some resources of our choice, or we will get metal. We need 2. They'll just add 1 turn if we don't get it, which is certainly not ideal, but we can live with it. And doing this way, we will have 3 move actions, so that'll help. One downside here is Togawa has trapped our village and is going to trap the factory. So those are our 2 fastest exit points. So we're going to have to step on that trap at some point and hope it's not one that hurts us too badly. Put our speed right here. Still trailing. Need to not get ahead of myself and move next turn. Need that oil first. Saxony was able to do 2 objectives. Wow. He's got 3 stars. This is a bad game to not have a good objective. Polania is low power. Togawa is low power. There are combats out there for Saxony to get. So we're going to produce one more time. But we're also going to upgrade one more time. So when it comes to power, those are a wash. So we're sitting at 9 power, and we're going to do 2 more bolsters. That puts us at 15 power. So we need to pick up a power from a Nordic upgrade. He's got 3. He's doing 3 more. So I think we're going to get it. That's good news. Means we won't have to, hopefully we will not have to spend an extra turn on a bolster action. Oh, there was our 7th pop. I think we're going to miss. No, he's got to get on another territory, so we've got some time. Our combat cards are so good. If we don't get rushed out of this game by Saxony, we'll be in good shape. Togawa's got the enlist stars, so we're out of enlist from Togawa. We've got 9, soon to be 10 combat cards, and they're really good, so we're set. Even if Nordic doesn't enlist, and it looks like they intend to. Okay, that's good. Polania just dropped another mech right there, which makes that particular combat difficult for Saxony to get. He looks like he's going after the building star. Welp. Sure looks like. That's odd. Sure looks like we're going to miss out on that last popularity, doesn't it? There's the power we were talking about. Alright, this is the moment of truth here. This is going to make a big difference whether or not we win this game. The worker star. And be kind to us. Okay, so we could build a monument right there. And that'd be worth 2 extra coins. It'd be a wash. Popularity though, because we only have 2 mechs left to build, so we're just going to bolster twice. 2 power and 1 pop. We're going to get 3 stars the next 2 turns. So hopefully that launches us far enough ahead of Saxony that he can't end the game. Because right now he's the only one threatening an end to this game. Actually, we're not going to get 3 stars the next 2 turns. We're going to have to build both of our mechs before we hit 16 power. That's right. But we're going to get some coin off of that mech. Saxony still doesn't have much power to speak of. Come on, Togawa. I'm not too worried about this. That's because Togawa has the factory. He'd be at 30, so Nordic is... that's still our target. I'm guessing Nordic builds their last building this turn. There's the Saxony bolster. Good news is he didn't get another mech that turn. Nordic's vulnerable up here. I don't know what he's really thinking. Saxony built another mech here in a second. That's an easy star. Good news is he probably can't hit both of these at once, and he's used up both his objectives. Come on, Nordic, enlist. Nope. There goes the last building. Oh well, I'm at 7. Just hope this isn't a -2 pop trap. So there's 2 stars and 4 coins. Puts us close to where Nordic is. Nordic has 2 oil, so we may get lucky and get a power this turn, which would mean, oh come on Togawa, deploy the mech. Please deploy the mech. Yes. Three power, but 6 combat cards. It's not an easy target for Saxony. If Nordic moves and gives us a 13th power, then we'll bolster and deploy a mech for another star. And we'll trade for 2 metal, bolster for our last mech. And then we need 2 combats. Combats themselves won't be that hard to get because everyone's on tunnels. And there's this little trick where you can, when you have 3 moves, you can move this guy to here, and then use township to move from this village to this village in 1 move, then hit somebody on a tunnel in 2 moves. So we can initiate 2 battles and play 2 combat cards for each with full power. So in the game, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 turns. You can't be a pushover here, Polania. Oh, he went for broke. I mean, I'm glad Saxony didn't win that. Polania is kind of vulnerable now. Oh, Saxony just quit. Okay. I think Nordic is going to start spreading out here, in all likelihood. There's the move action. That's going to get net as a star. 3 coins. So we'll lose 2 points, get 3, that's 1. Plus 4. So we're going to go up to, should go up to 42 this turn. Go in township first, in the event that I need to move to the factory and get some points to keep the game from ending. Now we're in first. It's been a slow game for us. Saxony was first, so 15, 16, 17. 17 turn game is what we're looking at, which is not fast for the Patriotic mat, but it's really quite good for Spot is going to be chomping at the bit to end the game, I think. Come on, Polania, you got to move that mech. Water or something. Okay, Saxony's going to get it. The bot's going to get an easy star right there. So we got to go get it. Don't be pop, don't be pop. We can live with that. Save our 5. That's going to slow down the game, but Polania was too vulnerable right there. And we spread out a little and pulled ahead of Nordic. So That doesn't hurt. What are you doing, Togawa? I mean, I know he's losing. Human player might not end the game, but I don't have confidence that a bot won't end the game. Okay. How much mileage are we getting out of this? 9 coins. Sax can only get 1 star next turn. Polania doesn't have a factory card. And isn't on water anywhere. So we're okay putting the metal here. It's so strange. Yep. Nordic doesn't have anywhere he can really attack. He doesn't want to knock this guy back, even though I don't have People's Army and he could probably win. He'd lose 2 popularity. So let's see what he does. He's ready to move. He should probably spread out a little bit. Get that upgrade star that he's trying to get. Oh. Oh no. Why would he do that? Well, I'm going to lose this combat intentionally.
Do what?
Okay. mean, if I win, I think I win next turn.
If he goes 1, you win.
No, he went for Baroque. Yeah, that tanked his score. Well, not tanked. He lost 6 or 7 coins that round. He moved me down. Alright, Saxony can't move. Nordic can't move. Polania can't move. I just need a combat star. And I'm 5 coins ahead. This is probably game. I'm getting 9 coins right now out of tier 2. But there are 2 targets right here that have no workers on them. And I only need 1 of them. Normally this would be a great time to go to the factory, but just watch, it'll be a popularity trap. Then I'm in trouble. Nine coins out of the popularity trap wouldn't be counterbalanced by owning the factory, which would just be worth 6 coins at tier 1. So Togawa gets to end this game with the factory, it looks like. Alright, I think we're going to hit Nordic. Let's see what the damage is. Ooh. Oh, he went back to tier 2, so that's 9 coins. So we need 10 coins. We're going to get 4 out of the star. We can knock him back. That's 3, that's 7. So we need 1 more territory. So if we can do this, we just need to maximize territory. That's it. Nordic wasn't going to lose that. Oh, he doesn't have Seaworthy. He doesn't have any mechs. that should be game. Good game, guys. Thanks for watching. That's 18-turn Rusviet Patriotic with no good encounter. Catch you later.